thinking that this classical method is fine, it is easy, but now we are in a modern age where we can do a very nicely genomics, correct? And a lot of developed kits are there, tools are there for doing genomics. So we shifted our gears toward the metagenomics. Metagenomics directly isolation of DNA rather than or an say genomic material. It is mostly it is a DNA. We go for DNA. We don't go for RNA anyway. So I don't want to complex it with reverse transcriptase. I want to stay with the DNA. So if you really go for a product, you would prefer to, because there is such a large amount of DNA available. So we isolated a DNA, then we used a PCR, and using a different primers, we created number of, I told you about 396 well plate, and then 96 squares around 398 well square plate. In that we have multiply our DNA, which we isolated from the soil. Then we transform that DNA into the E. coli cell, and then E. coli cells we screened for our product. If the DNA is getting expressed, then we'll be able to see. In that we talked about bioinformatics, that the DNA we can do a sequencing and do the blast to see whether in an already reported something protease. Suppose if I'm interested in protease or antiviral compounds, then is there similar DNA sequences are reported? Even if it is, in fact, it builds your confidence on if it is a similarity search when you get it, because you have isolated it from a very extreme environment. So unlikely that other people would have come across. Second, most of the people have gone for classical thing and you have gone for metagenomics. So you are isolating DNA and now transforming it and checking. So your product can be definitely different. Now we'll check from a superiority point of view. Our screening model will come to our help. We'll take a market product and compare our product, and we will say whether it's my superior. So this is just an recap on what we did. Correct? I think you all are on same platform, I believe. Now, if you see your syllabus, the next thing it tells about is extraction and purification. कोई एक पढ़ लो मेरे लिए. Just try to open the syllabus which I sent you in a module 3. Anybody on laptop will be easily able to do it. On mobile, maybe it is difficult.
Sir, Module 3,
Huh.
Knowledge in Bioprospecting at Indigenous Level. Brief knowledge of operational methodologies of bioprospecting, techniques of extraction, purification, isolation, and characterization of primary and secondary metabolites and pharmacogenesis.
Pharmacognosy. Okay. Yeah. So this is module 3. Now just jump to module 5 and see. It will be about fermentation, pilot plants and all.
Module 5, large scale production and its challenges. Scale up production by fermentation, setting up of pilot plants and its associated challenges.
Correct. So now because I want to take this syllabus is written okay whatever way, but as you understand, I want to take it as a story and I want to go in a series so that you can completely have your picture. Now we have isolated 100 strains. We have identified two best producing strains, whether through metagenomic or from classical methodology. So now we have a very good two strains. The next logical step will be what, not extraction. Extraction will come little later. That is definitely extraction and purification of process that we will take in detail. But today I want to go in a logical step. Now next, you all can imagine, next thing what you would like to see. You would like to set up a pilot plant, correct? Now you know that these strains are producing extremely good amount of and a good product which I want to market. So now what you will do is, then you will set up a fermentation. Yeah. because biological products, what we are talking mainly from bacteria and fungi, which is the major source of biological products, we set up a fermentation plant. And fermentation is one of the very important aspect of production. That's the most important thing. Like, fermenters. Now I think you all must have convinced, or just to complete a story, we have isolation, screening, identification of strain, then the fermentation is a logical step that we will be creating. We are going to now moving towards from a lab to production. Up to now you are in a lab, and now you are shifting to a production plant. So because you will first produce, correct? So in a production plant is through a fermenter will produce. After that extraction, and once your product is produced, then only extraction, purification will come into the picture. Did you all agree or not? Did you understand what I'm trying to tell? So that is why I'm shifting to 5th module. I'm not jumping to any other module. If that is clearly convincing to you, then it will be more interesting. So I'm just trying to buy in from you. Please tell me, take 1 minute, think it over, and
Yes,
then
sir.
clear hai na? I think one more
Yes,
person.
sir.
Yes, sir.
It's a logical step. So then that is why we are shifting. So don't feel get ये क्या कर रहा है पता नहीं यार, थर्ड मॉड्यूल सिखाता है फिर 5th सिखाता है, नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. मैं लॉजिकल स्टेप में आ रहा हूँ. हम इसके बाद फिर से आ जाएंगे थर्ड मॉड्यूल में, एक्सट्रैक्शन एंड प्यूरिफिकेशन. हमारी प्रोडक्ट जब रेडी हो जाएगी तो हम वो प्रोडक्ट को एक्सट्रैक्ट एंड प्यूरिफाई करेंगे. ठीक है. So I'll come. I hope that I think you all must have understood this logical step, and it was important for me to explain you, क्योंकि नहीं तो generally it's a tendency to feel कि क्या बोल रहा है यार, 5th पहले 3rd कंप्लीट करता फिर 5th जाता है. बट वो थोड़ा सा मुझे लगता है कि जब नेक्स्ट डिजाइनिंग होगी तो मैं इसको ऊपर लिखवा दूंगा कि आफ्टर आइडेंटिफाइंग द स्ट्रेन, बायोप्रोस्पेक्टिंग मेथोडोलॉजी, the third thing should be fermentation. So now I'll today class only one thing I want to do. I know that you all must not have seen fermenter, and ये 10 मार्क का क्वेश्चन मैं डेफिनेटली पूछूंगा. 8 मार्क का, तो 8 मार्क का तो पक्का लिख लो कि प्लीज कंस्ट्रक्ट द, बिकॉज इन माय अंडरस्टैंडिंग anybody, like you all are biology student, but today you are learning biotechnology. If you are learning anything on a biotechnology, it is very important to know fermentation, because all the microorganisms will be grown into fermenter. Without growing into the fermenter, you cannot really move toward an industrial or a large scale production. So in that, there are 2 steps. One is pilot and one is large scale production. So I think that we will do that. Notes and everything I'll send you. But today I want you to learn this, see the fermenter, which only that today we'll do. Can you see one? Acha, isko share kar. Can you see my screen? A picture of something like.
No, sir.
नहीं नहीं, हाँ समझ गया, मेरे को यहाँ से शेयर करना होगा. Now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So today we will do only this diagram, and believe me, this just one diagram is really crux to the whole biotechnology. ये नहीं मालूम है तो बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में तुम्हें कुछ नहीं मालूम है, क्योंकि लैब में भी इवन इफ यू आर वर्किंग, यू से दैट आई डोंट वांट टू गो टू प्रोडक्शन प्लांट. नाउ ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द फीमेल्स आर देयर ऑन अ फर्मेंटेशन प्रोडक्शन प्लांट. वैक्सीन प्रोडक्शन में सारे फीमेल्स है. सो डोंट से दैट देयर इज ऑल जेंडर डिफरेंस आर फिनिश्ड. दे आर ऑल ओल्ड स्टोरी. सो in my time it used to be there that only fermenter में सिर्फ boys ही होते थे, because मैंने जो सबसे बड़ा fermenter यूज किया वो 55,000 लीटर था. But it can be KDs, it can be a very big fermenter size, can be and of course I use 10 liters major, because 10 liters are like a kind of pilot scale, because I was a research fellow. But yes, your research, the strain which you have identified and you have said in a laboratory it is producing the compound of my interest, whether antiviral or an enzyme or any other biological product, I want to now, you have to see that whether in a fermentation condition it produces. So today we'll learn fermenters, correct? फर्मेंटर इज नथिंग बट अ वेसल. आप लोग जो घर में दूध में से दही बनाते हो ना, तो हम क्या करते हैं? एक we just take one pot and we take a milk and we put curd into it, correct? Curd is nothing but a bacterial culture which you are putting of a lactobacilli and maybe multiple other bacteria, correct? Am I right? No, that is also a fermentation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and some of your house you might be preparing wine. So in that, what we do, we take a grapes and then we mash them up, and what we put a yeast culture or a starter culture, and then we wait and we prepare a wine. Though I in my house we don't prepare, but if somebody's from Goa, I'm sure he must be knowing about wine preparation at a home. So that's again a fermentation. So we all are used to fermentation. We have been doing fermentation day in, day out. But now I'm talking about today, I'll talk more about an construction of a fermenter. And construction of a fermenter, you should understand, because in that you are going to really next class onwards, we are going to produce our compounds and then later on extract. So everything will revolve around this for again coming 3 class. So in front of you, you can see a vessel, correct? Yeah. And I'll start with the top agitation. No, I would start with feeding pump. Can everybody see a medium?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a valve here. This is called the valve, correct? Which is open or closed. Like you can close or open. This is this arrow thing which you see, no? It is called as a valve. If it is on my right now, it is open condition, and if it is on my side or your side, then it will be closed condition, correct? So you fill up the fermentation vessel. This is a vessel, yeah, with the media. So that is a media port. Right now we are talking only about construction. So this is a media port, and this is a feeding pump. Naturally, like correct, we are talking about 10 liter to 55,000 liter to 5,000 kd liter big fermenters. So you need to put the media using a pump. So this is a pump with a valve. Yeah, so it's a feeding pump. Then just move towards your right, it's an agitation system, correct? When you have, even if you, when you put a curd or when we make a wine, these two example I'll give you so you can easily visualize. हम क्या करते हैं, मिल्क के अंदर डालने के बाद उसको मिक्स करते हैं ना, we just stir it up, doesn't it? So just to mix it properly, if you just put a culture, I mean curd there, the milk may not really turn into a good curd. So we try to mix it up. So this agitation system, which I'm trying to show you, can you see the motor kind of thing? It's a very clear motor agitation system. थोड़ा बीच में यस या नो बोलना यार, या एक हाथ क्वेश्चन पूछ लेना तो मुझे लगे कि कोई है सामने.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So this
sir.
motor, it's very difficult otherwise here. Okay, from motor you can see one rod-like thing coming down. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right
Yes.
up to the bottom of the fermenter, and there are blades. Yeah. This is called as agitation system, and these blades are called baffles. यहाँ पे marking नहीं है, but उसको baffles बोलते हैं. Yeah. I mean, these are the blades, and baffles will be actually on the side. So these are the blades through which this pump will rotate, and you can see they have showed a rotation system. So this will mix. This will be help in a mixing anything you want to mix. Correct. So this is one thing which you, when you construct. Up now you are going to grow the organisms here. Correct. I told you. So the next thing you need is monitoring system. And ये बताइए कि ग्रोथ के लिए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है? वन फ्यू थिंग्स विच यू टेल मी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म के ग्रोथ के लिए.
What, sir?
For growing microorganisms, what are the conditions we will really look into?
Nutrition.
Nutrition, yes. So nutrition, I'll come to that. Yeah, I'm talking about sensor probe. Just not to leave anything to suspense.
Sir,
I want to. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
optimum temperature.
Perfect. Yeah. Absolutely on the dot. One more thing at least. pH, right?
Is it pH?
Yeah, acidity.
Yes,
So if you know, these are the three main thing. यदि आप कहो ना तो आप लोग बहुत परफेक्ट बताए. Even MSc student नहीं बता पाते. Very good. So you know, this probes the sensor probes, what we make is मीडिया न्यूट्रिएंट्स न्यूट्रिएंट्स में हम क्या मेजर करते हैं मेनली पता है शुगर एंड प्रोटीन नाइट्रोजन कंटेंट because nitrogen represent see if you see nutrients in a basic एकदम फंडामेंटली देखोगे ना इट्स अ कार्बन सोर्स एंड अ नाइट्रोजन सोर्स हमारा प्रोटीन जो है वो नाइट्रोजन है और अदरवाइज का हमारी एनर्जी जो है ऑल दो साइकिल्स इफ यू जस्ट 1 मिनट हाँ ठहरा घर पे फोन करता हूँ मैं 1 मिनट रुको 1 मिनट
नमस्कार। कोविड-19 को बढ़ने से रोकने के लिए देश का सहयोग करें। थोड़े दिनों के लिए केवल बहुत जरूरी होने पर ही घर से बाहर जाएं और भीड़ भाड़ से बचें। 3 बातें याद रखें।
हाँ फूल वाला आया છે गेट पर yeah, sorry. So, I was talking about the fundamental nutrient content. So, see, if we are talking about, see, this is very expensive phenomena, fermentation, because that is, as I told you, it's a crux to our any biological product. So, our lot of investment is here, correct? So, we would like to see that carbon and nitrogen things are monitored. So, this sensor does what? It is mainly these 3 sensors are there in all the most modern fermenter also. फिर बहुत सारे होते हैं that I'll come later on, but these 3 are fundamental sensor. So that is carbon, nitrogen, and that is nutrient sensor probe we call it, and sensor also is sensor probe, and then temperature. There is right, and there is pH probe. Yeah. So and there is an automation to that. If the pH you just set it. Then and that is attached to alkaline pot or an acidic pot. So if the pH you have set as 7, the sensor will sense it that, oh, it is becoming, pH is becoming 4, 3, 4. Then immediately it will give a shot of NaOH, that is alkaline, and it will bring it back to 7. If it is becoming alkaline side, then it will give a shot of acid, HCl, from the pot. So this is how we using the sensor probe, we really manage the these 3 major conditions in the fermenter, and they are attached to the sensor probe are attached to a graphical system nowadays, computerized program. So that is what is system monitor. So they are directly going into nowadays into system monitor. Now fermenter का एक सबसे बड़ी बात, fermenter is a vessel with a 1 jacket also. उसको कहते हैं हम, see if you can see this black color vessel you can see, but can you see this pinkish kind of thing which are coming out like this? Can you see arrow which but just see, observe it, there is a jacket. This is always jacketed vessel. It is always a jacketed vessel. Double layered jacketed vessel. उसको jacket कहते हैं. एक reactor tank है, and then is it becoming clear? Thermal jacket, you all can see the jacket?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So why we need a jacket? Thermal jacket. Thermal jacket is very important from point of view that, see, if anything you have done a sterilization, you have to do. क्या sterilization temperature or pressure? Autoclaving जो आप करते हो उसका कितना temperature होता है?
121 degrees Celsius
at 15 psi.
Yes.
Perfect. So ये media तो हमने इसमें भर दिया. We have filled up the media. Now we need to sterilize it. Correct? How will sterilize it? Correct. Have you thought of it? इसको तो this is if it is 55,000 liter, even 10 liter. Can we put it in an autoclave? No. It is going to be very difficult to put any of the pilot plant or a production. So you can't put them into fermenter, but you need to sterilize your media because you want a selective bacteria to come and produce your product. So the design of fermentation is done with a jacketed vessel. With this jacket, we can handle the temperature because sterilization temperature is 121 degree. and growth temperature is 37. When the 33, 35 to sometime even 37, but I will put it 35 degree. So the thermal jacket helps you in a cooling, heating and maintaining the temperature. So what we do is either by passing steam into this, we heat it. By passing a normal temperature tempered water, we keep it as an 33, 35 degree. And by passing through this jacketed, fermented thermal jacket, we even cool it down if you want to chill it. Yeah, and you understand how there is a complete relation between a thermal jacket and a sensor probe. जैसे temperature sensor probe sense करेगा कि oh, temperature is gone very high, so it will start the cooling into the jacket. It will start the cooling water, chilled water, and it will bring back the temperature. So this thermal jacket is a very important aspect of a fermenter. So that you have understood. Then
excuse me, sir.
Yes, good.
Sir, if the liquid in the fermenter is bit of translucent or transparent, can we use UV light?
Okay. Yes, I think most of them are our medias are most of the time are when you prepare a fresh media, they are very translucent. The only problem with this any of the light based sensors is this, that what happens, because as your culture will grow, if you've seen culture growing, what will happen? See, milk में भी आप देखोगे तो milk थोड़ा सा you can say it is a translucent. I'm just trying to give you example, yeah. और wine का जब हम when we see the grapes and other things are there. So the answer is this, that as you progress your fermentation, it is going to become very opaque. It is going to become almost like sometime, it is just a mass of fungi. If it is, you are talking fungus, which is a major, most of the fermentations are through fungus. If you ask me, between fungus, streptomycet and bacterial fermentation, fungi fermentation in a commercial level are highest. So you understand what will happen. There will be mycelium, which will be growing around, and it will keep on increasing. That is why the light-based sensor, UV-based sensors are, or your even IR-based sensors are not really that successful. इंजीनियरिंग पार्ट तो मुझे भी नहीं मालूम है एग्जैक्ट किससे है, बट वो लाइट बेस्ड नहीं हो सकता. इंजीनियरिंग पार्ट मुझे भी नहीं पता इतनी डिटेल में कि सेंसर में किस चीज का होता है. यदि आपको इंटरेस्ट है तो मैं कभी फाइंड आउट कर लूंगा, बट मैंने कभी उसमें दिमाग नहीं डाला कि ये सेंसर कैसे बनते हैं. Anyway, that answers your thing, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So we move further. So with the thermal jacket, now we come again to the bottom of the fermenter. What we see is effluent, correct? So when you are, everything will be, fermentation will be over, you will need to empty it out, correct? For an extraction and purification and getting out your product. So there has to be effluent valve. Correct? So that is a simple. The way we put the media in, this is an out. Media out, fermentation. Now we don't call it media. When we put it, we call it as a media. When it comes out, we call it as broth. Correct? This broth will have media plus our bacterial cultures and everything in that, and our product of interest. So that is a valve which is at the bottom. Yeah. Now, another important aspect which you all have already told me, aeration. And like, we talked about, no, we didn't talk about, we talked only about pH, temperature and carbon nitrogen source. But सबसे important air होता है, aeration. सबसे important, one of the important factor for any life is aeration, correct? And that is why, and one of the very expensive aspect of fermentation is aeration, not just media. Now, most of us will think that a running cost of will be only media, but media se zyada cost is temperature maintenance, that is cooling and heating of the water, and aeration. So aeration is done through, and we have, and this is a bottom aerated, submerged aerators, but there are multiple ways of aeration. And with the good aeration, it is kept always at a bottom, because when air goes up, these agitators will agitate and it will mix this air into the, so every bacterial cell or a microorganism cell which is around in media will get the oxygen, and that is the oxygen transfer is itself is a very big field. So this is how the aeration, submerged aeration is done. Any question here?
No, sir.
Okay. So, you know, this is what, and this is a reactor tank, which already we have seen. So what we have seen right now is a construction of a fermenter. Construction जानना बहुत important है, because you know when you'll stand in front of fermenter, now when you will stand in front of fermenter, you will see it at a very differently. That is a jacketed vessel. It is having aeration port. It is an aeration agitation. This is called aeration agitation system. Aeration नीचे से, agitation from the top. This is top driven. So this is we will top driven agitation most of the time. अभी आपके जमाने में तो KEMAP के एक ही बनते थे which were bottom driven. But वो छोड़ दो, अभी इतनी complexity नहीं करनी. It is an agitation which is an agitation, aeration, media. Correct. So everything is now in your control. How you will, so now you have everything controlled, and most of these things are controlled using in a control panel. As I told you that in our time we used to, in fact, you know, even on my hand, even today, 1000-liter fermenter, which was of Marubushi I used to use, we used to get a burn. Because क्या होता था? You can imagine a 1000-liter at 121 degrees centigrade and 15-pound pressure. And these are all the ports which can easily break, or reverse it can come, it can kill you. You know, this hot media can kill you. And there are examples of mortality even in accidents and mortality in a fermentation. और एक चीज मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि you understand why we need, your question could have been there कि क्या जरूरत है थर्मल जैकेट की, 121 करना है तो मैं सीधा इसके अंदर मीडिया के अंदर स्टीम डाल दूं तो क्या होगा? Can anybody tell me if I put this media is at say around 22, 27 degrees centigrade of our nice AC room, and then if I put I try to increase the temperature by putting directly steam into it. So because you can say that aeration के port से आप अभी steam डाल दो, बाद में aeration करेंगे. Correct? Here there is an aeration port which you can see which goes to the down, and always the aeration is always from down to up. Can anybody tell me what will happen if I put directly a thermal jacket से? तो मैं क्या करता हूँ पहले, we will heat the media from outside to 100 degree, and then we put a steam. We definitely put a steam because under no circumstances you can raise the temperature to 121 degree by just thermal jacket. Correct? So I'm just telling you one more aspect of sterilization of media, and that is by steam. But सोचो कि directly steam डालेंगे तो क्या होगा?
Sir, final
Yes.
answer.
Huh?
Can I answer?
Sure, sure.
Sir, so you know we had learned that all microbes and technically all organisms have an optimal temperature in which they can grow, right? And where in which their growth is best. So if you suddenly, let's say, you know, even if the optimal temperature is not 27 degrees Celsius, if you suddenly add a very, very high temperature to that, then that will definitely disrupt the growth of the microorganisms. So the thermal jacket kind of ensures that the you know, it is sterilized, but the temperature is distributed uniformly, and it's not like it's an immediate heat wave onto the microbes, which might end up either killing them or disrupting production as well.
Excellent. No, I think your answer is very good, and it helped me in correcting one of the error which I was doing. I have not taught you, I was just concentrating on construction of a fermentation. मैं थोड़ा सा आगे लेके जाता हूँ और फिर वापस आता हूँ. See what we do in fermentation, you know, we first prepare a media, yeah, and we fill it up the media into the fermenter. जैसे आप लोग फ्लास्क में आपने कॉलेज में मीडिया बनाया होगा, करेक्ट? क्या कहीं भी बनाया होगा मीडिया? मीडिया इज नथिंग बट दैट हाई मीडिया का पाउडर होता है, या यू पुट अ ग्लूकोज, अमोनियम सल्फेट, nitrogen source. It can be yeast extract, it can be beef extract, and then what we do is we put it a water, we mix it, and then we put this flask into autoclave. After autoclaving, we put the bacteria. So what I wanted to tell you here is that what we do is we first prepare a media of our choice, depending on the production of my whatever I want to produce. So first we make a media and then we fill it up, the media into the fermenter. And after filling up the fermenter, before inoculating bacteria, we need to kill any other bacteria, correct? Because when I'm taking a glucose, there can be multiple bacteria, there can be aerial bacterium. So sterilization purpose is to kill the outside organism. After sterilization, we inoculate the fermenter, correct? After sterilization, bringing down the temperature again to 37, 33, 35 degrees centigrade, we put the culture. We inoculate the with our those two strains which you have identified. Those two strain, one of the strain we will add it into this media. Once the strain is added into the media, we'll start the aeration, agitation, and then we'll monitor the pH, temperature, everything for coming 3 to 5 days. And after this 3 to 5 days, we will take the sample again from the sample ports. Yeah, you can take it from media port, but normally we take it from a sample port, which is not showed in this fermenter, but there is a sample port. So that sample port, we take the sample, and once we are satisfied that our product is now sufficient in a quantity in this fermenter, we stop the fermenter, we chill the fermenter, and then we take it out as an effluent. Did you get my, it was very important for me to tell you, and good you asked this question, so I realized. So, you know, the sterilization part will come before bacteria of our interest is put in. It is to kill any other bacteria. So I'll tell you, मैं खुद बताता हूँ आपको स्टोरी से बताता हूँ कि when I went for the first time in a fermenter after doing my MSc MSc करने के बाद 2 साल तक मैं लैब में काम करने के बाद एक्चुअली फर्मेंटर के सामने गया एंड मैंने भी यही क्वेश्चन पूछा था यार डायरेक्ट स्टीम डालेंगे तो क्या होगा ये झंझट का मामला है पहले फर्स्ट आई हैव टू पुट इट थ्रू थर्मल जैकेट एंड देन उसने बोला मेरे को डाल के देख so that was our time. It was that what will happen, if you put steam into a cold media of 27 degrees centigrade, you have filled up this, you normally fill up the 1/4, 2/3 of the tank, correct, to leave the head space, the top space which you see empty. Can you see in this fermenter something yellow and then there is white head space?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What will, yeah, so if it is, if your fermenter tank is 100 liter, we fill in 70 liter of media, correct? And then actually it was 100 liter, and then he told me कि करके देख, तो I put the directly steam in, तो क्या हुआ पता है? क्या होगा? Steam ठंडे मीडिया के अंदर steam गई, वो 70 लीटर मीडिया हो गया 100 लीटर और सारे पोर्ट में से बाहर आने लगा. You understand? The steam will get condensed. And this only, like, because I worked on hands-on, the only person who has worked hands-on can tell you this. And I think that this is a very small, stupid thing. But by this, I just don't want you to learn only one thing. Like, unless you make a mistake, you will never learn. और ये चीज मुझे जिंदगी भर याद रह गया 40-50 साल के बाद भी मैं 40 साल के बाद भी मुझे याद है कि what happens. So I thought that it is important to teach you that why we need a thermal jacketed. So first you heat it to 100 degrees centigrade and then you put the steam in it. Then only you inject a steam directly into the media. So that is what will happen. If you put the steam directly into cold media, the volume will increase dramatically. And that is important of this sensors probe. जैसे ही पता चलता है 100 डिग्री पहुंच गया from a thermal jacket, we start putting the steam directly into it, bring it to 121 degrees centigrade, and then we wait for 22 minutes, and then we start cooling. Once the fermenter is cooled down to 37 degrees centigrade, we start putting the culture. We inoculate the culture of our interest. The two cultures which you have identified, they will be made. We'll make a suspension and put it into the fermenter. So, आज का क्लास में यहीं पे, I don't know the time, but anyway, you can ask me some question. We have still good time, but बस आज के लिए इतना ही है. Next class में हम क्या करेंगे? हमारा product ready हो गया. In between, I'll give you idea, or I can give you right now some idea, and then next class we can expand. This media which we fill in, we use a different carbon source. Carbon source can you tell me different carbon source? 2-3 बताओगे तो भी चलेगा.
So can you give a hint? Like,
Okay. See,
sir, are they in a powder form or a solid form?
see, anything which we eat. आप सोचो आप okay. I can tell you glucose. Glucose is glucose D हम खाते हैं या पार्ले जी ग्लूकोज बिस्किट खाते हैं immediately एनर्जी नहीं आती है भाई because it is immediately goes into the circulation system. So that's one of the carbon source.
Sucrose.
Correct. Sucrose is another relatively cheaper than glucose carbon source. Correct. Sugar industry से आता है. Molasses can be even further cheaper. और एक है कुछ क्लासेस में हमने बात भी की थी कार्बन सोर्स के बारे में. मेज में अपने starch. Sorry, I'll tell you the major carbon source which we use are like you realize I took you from a glucose to sucrose to molasses. Why? Because cost effective. When we were talking today, and we are cost conscious people, correct? We are making something for society, but we are also bothered about our profit. So our input cost should be reduced as much as possible, and that is what we try to look for in cheapest carbon source. And molasses can be one. आप लोगों को बियर प्रोडक्शन देखा होगा, पता है. अल्कोहल प्रोडक्शन आपको डेफिनेटली पता होगा. अल्कोहल प्रोडक्शन इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट fermentation product. Yeah, very effective. All sugar mills waste and a molasses goes into this alcohol production, because you just take that molasses and put the yeast culture and you start getting alcohol in a similar fermenter. Starch. Starch में भी वेरिएशन करते हैं. Maize starch, tapioca starch. Okay. There are multiple starch now. Now come to nitrogen source. Yeah. So beef extract can be very expensive nitrogen source, but sometimes we use yeast extract can be. Ammonium salts can be cheaper nitrogen source. Correct. Ammonium salts, if you use, they are relatively cheaper. They keep the media clear. The more the media we keep it clear, our extraction of purification of product will be easier. So those are the nitrogen source. Soybean is very commonly used. Nitrogen source is soybean meal. So now you got it. We have a combination of different kind of carbon and nitrogen sources in our media. इसके अराउंड कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछोगे तो मैं आपको ज्यादा एक्सपांड करके या मुझे पता चलेगा कि कहाँ पे आपका कंफ्यूजन है. जैसे दैट क्वेश्चन मेड मी रियलाइज that sterilization is always before we inoculate the culture. So I could clarify to you also. इससे सबका doubt clear हो जाएगा. Ask some question.
Sir, I have a question actually.
Sure.
So how you had mentioned, so basically you had mentioned that the effluent is from where the broth is like extracted, right, the end product. So what if during production of that end product there are some undesirable byproducts that are formed? Then from where do we extract those, since there's only one outlet?
Yes, very nicely asked. So I think you are prepared for next class now. So exactly, we don't separate anything in fermentation. The desirable and non-desirable, all the product we take it out from effluent port. Sometimes even the bacteria which has produced our product, yeah, it is undesirable. Or a fungus, as I was telling, the mycelium, it can be undesirable. But all those treatment, at this stage, our interest will be only produce, maximum amount you produce of my product, correct? And we also keep it in mind. I think good question. So that is why designing of media, which you are talking, ammonium salt, or we take a molasses. So depending upon what kind of carbon and nitrogen source we have taken, your byproducts will be reduced or increased. And that is how we, in a pilot scale only, we check that what is an optimum media. Yeah, right now we are actually talking about pilot scale. When we talk of 10 and 100 liter and 500, 1000 liter fermenters, they are all pilot scale fermenters. So first we run a different kind of pilot. Those two strains which you have identified after all that struggle, now you will put it into various kind of media, various combination of starch, carbon source and a nitrogen source. You will calculate the cost. You will calculate the CN ratio, that is carbon to nitrogen ratio, and you will see that how much my desired product to undesired product ratio is being produced. And you will select the media for at a 10 liter scale, and then you will shift to 100 liter fermenter only on the based of the 10 liter data, that the best media which is cheapest possible with the best my required product to unrequired product production. Does that answer it?
Yes, sir, it does.
Okay. So that's, I think that clarifies a lot of things. So, that is what a pilot scale. हम 10 लीटर में we'll check कि कौन सा मीडिया बेस्ट है. Then we'll उसमें से select करके we will उसमें वहीं पे हम टेम्परेचर सब कुछ प्ले करते हैं. There we play with the temperature right from 40 degrees to 28 degree. Aeration we try to optimize at that stage because aeration is very costly affair. Aeration and agitation बहुत energy लेता है for 7 days. Imagine the aeration, and as the days passes, the culture grows, that it becomes viscous and air need to be transferred to the bacteria. It is a very expensive. So all those things are optimized at 10 liter, and then we shift to 100 liter. So to answer more precisely, during the fermentation, we take out from fermenter whatever is there through effluent port. Huh? अब कुछ मॉडर्न फर्मेंटर्स हैं जिसमें हम अल्कोहल फर्मेंटेशन जब करते हैं ना, तो ये प्रोब सिलेक्ट कर लेते हैं कि अल्कोहल प्रोडक्शन कितनी हुई. ओके, यू कैन मॉनिटर हाउ मच योर प्रोडक्ट इज बीइंग फॉर्म थ्रू द पोर्ट्स, एंड देन but that decides on fermentation. But when it comes to taking out, we take out everything through effluent port. In fact, fermenter का washing भी ले लेते हैं. Okay. Any other question?
Sir, I have a question. Sir, as you mentioned that agitator helps in mixing, so there is any chance that due to the force which is, by which it is moving, it is able. Is there any chance that it can destroy the cells which are present in the medium?
Excellent question. उसको shear force बोलता है. shear strength and force, जिसके वजह से it can damage. Now, damage in bacteria and fungus is not so much, but I think you triggered one more fermentation for me, which is actually, when you will go, you will see more of that fermentation. What I was talking up to now was a very classical fermenters, correct? Alcohol production, beer production, wine production, or antibiotic production. But अभी जो fine fermentation होती है ना, वो होती है like erythropoietin or antibody production. So in that we are having a human cell lines. Our inoculum is human cell lines or cell lines. Cell lines समझते हो ना आप लोग? You know cell lines, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we all these products are produced by cloned cell lines. So when you are using a fermenter where these cell lines are there, there is a this kind of agitators are not used. In that there is a specific only baffled base thing, and with the force of air, the mixing take place. But anyway. You are quite advanced. Your question was nice, quite advanced, but I think right now learn this basics. But itna yaad rakho, yes, to answer your question very clearly, yes, it can. But normally with fungus and bacteria, which are very microorganisms, their size is too small, and the shear rate force which is generated by this will never be able to kill them or harm them.
Thank you, sir.
ठीक है, I think we are now 11:05. हाँ, बोलो.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir, will the agitation system work for continuous 7 days, or will it stop? Like in case of curd, we mix it and then we let it stay. But
yeah. Here we will continuously run it all the time, all 7 days, because in fact, your electricity and other force requirement, the energy requirement increases as day by day, because when the culture grows, it becomes viscous. Yeah. And then the air doesn't get transferred properly into the to the bacteria, and that is why the production may be reduced. Correct? And that is why in our this kind of fermentation, where this fermenter which I showed you, in that all agitation will be continuous for aeration, and agitation will continue till the end of fermenter. But I think Shakti, this brings me to introduce you to some other fermenters जो बायोप्रोस्पेक्टिंग में सिखाना चाहिए, शायद हम सिखाएंगे आपको. उसको कहते हैं स्टेशनरी फर्मेंटर. जो सपोज इफ यू वांट टू टुमारो प्रोड्यूस दिस फर्मेंटर विल कॉस्ट हाउ मच टुडे, 2 करोड़ रुपया के नीचे नहीं होगा. तो यू डोंट वांट टू रियली इन्वेस्ट 2 to 5 crore rupees. So there are trays. There are just a metal tray होती है, and you put you put grains only, like carrot pieces and maize grains, and you put a aspergillus fungus on it, and then this aspergillus produces this aspergillus. You have isolated properly in the lab, correct? Because it's not an expensive process. You just take a huge trays, pile up each one on another, and then which are filled with this and filled with fungus. You spray your fungus, isolated fungus on it, and after a few days, there is no aeration, no agitation, nothing. They are just kept it into one room where there is a moisture maintained. जैसा mushroom production को भी हम fermentation कह सकते हैं, but let just now stay with me on that fungus. And then we take out those trays after 7 days and then put them into the extraction, which I'll be teaching you next class, extraction. So in that there is no aeration, agitation. Okay, that is called as stationary fermentation. But what today I was showing you was most used, and for relatively expensive products, we use this kind of controlled fermentation. उसमें controlled कुछ भी नहीं होता है. The one which I am talking. So it's a low end product. अभी amylase has become quite low end product. और आप लोगों ने रेड राइस सुना होगा शायद, कार्डियक के लिए अच्छा होता है, उसको भी हम ट्रे के अंदर कर रहे हैं. Anyway, I'll keep on going on and bore you. तो ठीक है. तो these are 2 type of fermentation. तो ये fermentation में we keep the agitation and aeration continuous. See, take my lecture as a little chit chat lecture. I might take you to the tangentially different, but I'll still stay in the framework. मैं all of a sudden माधुरी दीक्षित के बारे में नहीं बात करूंगा, but I'll stay with fermentation. ठीक है. मुझे एक ही हीरोइन पता है इसके लिए, दूसरे मेरे को पता नहीं. हाँ दिश. Is there any other question? Yes.
No, sir. No.
Okay. I think we'll close the class. No problem. ठीक है. हाँ, अरे वो कैमरा ऑन कर देना. See, this attendance portion has become very complicated now.
So do we just switch on our camera or?
Just, they said that video, whatever, like just video presence is required. I don't know, that's all auto recorded, but just take it, just start if you have the camera there, just start the camera and khatam kar do.
Yes, sir.
Just you all, I think that auto recording होती है, मुझे कुछ नहीं करना उसमें. 1 second के लिए कर दो, फिर मैं इसको बंद कर देता हूँ, finish. Good, but good to see your full faces. ठीक है, आ जाओ कॉलेज में थोड़े दिन के बाद, फिर मजा आएगा ज्यादा पढ़ने का, पढ़ाने का शायद. Okay, then I think it must have recorded. I don't care. Okay, see you all. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.